Welcome everybody to a superior channel. This is me, Sam of SG1, your humble host, your purveyor of plastic, coming at you for another excellent Transformers transformation review thingy. This time we're taking a look at Generation 1's Autobot Lieutenant Commander, yes, an actual rank, Skylynx. Yes, I can't believe I haven't done this guy yet. And he is magnificent. One thing I will say before I get started is, I need to get the upgrade set for this guy because the stickers are a little bit peeling here and there. These aren't on straight. The Autobot symbols aren't on straight. And there's a few that aren't straight. But the reason I want the stickers is because you can actually get proper NASA livery for this guy. And you can get the names like Endeavour, Discovery, Enterprise, and Magnificence, which is what I'm going to call this guy. You know, because, you know, everybody knows Soundwave is Skylynx even is magnificent. So yes, there he is, and he's a really cool space shuttle with carrier. And as you see in the video, it's got, it can move, yes, you put batteries in, and it's motorised, yes. It's fucking cool, I do like it. It's a really big, this is the reissue, the on-call one that came out, I want to say 2010, I want to say. So this thing is 16 years old, and you can tell because it's going slightly yellow along there, yeah. She's been on a shelf for almost the whole time. No, I've only just put batteries in, so I keep the batteries out. He's really cool. So he is a shuttle, a space shuttle, and a transport craft. And yes, we'll get into the gimmick. So you come under the bottom here, you've got some little wheels there to make it go round and round. You've got it does walk in robot mode as well, but we'll turn it on. Now, unfortunately, the tyres have a bit perished, as you can see there. I think just a bit of glue might just sort that, but it still works, which is really good. So what you do is you've got an on-off switch there. You turn it on, makes an annoying racket, and then you can do that, or you can do that. Or you could just have him drive past the camera there like that. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's a very loud. Now, if I remember rightly, I can't turn it off. There we are. I had an original one of these, but it vanished into the ether like these things do. Now, I do believe the original had a 9-volt battery. I could be wrong, or is it two D cells? This is running off AA batteries, which is pretty good. Yeah, so pretty cool. So let's take a look at some of these details. We've got a nice golden cockpit there, which is very good. You've got these sort of thrusters and stuff going on there. You've got these panels there. And on the side, you've got this lovely gold sticker down there. Nice wings. You can see the blue of the heat shields as it comes in. Now, I do believe these are the biggest Autobot badges in all of Generation 1. Done in gold as well, which is very nice. Then you've got the thrusters at the back there, which is very good indeed. Same details on this side. Here you've got the nice tail fin there. Yeah, and one thing you can do on a space shuttle, you can open its cargo bay doors, and you've got this lovely gold sort of computer thing going on there. It doesn't come out or anything, it's just moulded in there, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, so we'll take the shuttle off there. Come on, there we are. And then there is just a shuttle on its own. It's a very nice big shuttle actually. It's pretty big. It does have a rub symbol. Now, does this one work? Let's see. Yeah, it does a little bit. It looks better off camera than it does on camera. Let's see if we can get it a bit better. There we go. Yeah, you can just see it still works. It's pretty cool. I added that Autobot symbol because my original one had one there, whereas the reissue sticker sheet didn't have one. Yeah. There's a lovely big Autobot badges. Fantastic. So we'll just put that over. On the bottom, you can kind of see what these are. But other than that, it's a very neat, very compact space shuttle. You know, there's no obvious robot parts, not like Astro Train or something like that. But it's very, very, very neat. Very neat and tidy. Apart from the bottom there. which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, but I mean, it's either going to be in robot mode or it's going to be on there where you won't see it anyway. So that's very nice. We'll just put him out of the way for now and take a look at the base it comes on, the rolling base. Now, you can have this on if you want on its own, and it still rolls, which is pretty good. And the details on it as well. Lovely gold Autobot badge there as well. And on the top there, you've got all this moulded in detail, which is very cool. And it was like these hatches there, and there's like conduits and pipes and that going on. These are what connects to Skylynx itself, the shuttle, because you've got 3 corresponding ports there, and then you've got posts there, and then on the bottom you've got the, you know, the battery compartment there. This is 2007, 1986 Hasbro. 2007, that can't be right. Anyway, move that out, and then, like I say, just 2 double A's. This is very cool, very cool. Like I say, some of the stickers are peeling. So let's take them to robot mode, shall we? So we'll carry on with this, guys, as we've got it here. So to transform it, what you do is you get this little red button there, and you push that in, which loosens the leg, and then pull that out, pull that down, like that. Same for this side. That's already done. That's it. Pull that out. Same for the back. There's a little. That's it. Pull that out like that. Pull these out. Pull these out. Rotate those down, and then you've got this thing. Then you come under here, and you rotate this up. Rotate that up, and you've got a head, a poos, as my friend Charlotte says. Yeah, it's there we are, getting all straightened up. And it's really cool. So you've got a really nice cat head going on there, all done in gold. Nice blue eyes. The original one didn't have the eyes painted on. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a nice big, well, big cat, isn't he? Big lynx with 2 tails. Hence the name Skylynx. Lynx is like a very big cat, basically, with like, but the lynx have big ears with like little tufts of hair sticking off. Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. And that's all it does, really. The same details are on in vehicle mode. But like I say, you've got this lovely gold head, which I believe in only one scene in the original cartoon you actually see this talking with Skylynx voice. So we'll just put that off over there for now. Bring back in the shuttle. Now this is the main event, quite honestly. So to transform it, what do? Firstly, we come to the thrusters at the back there. You pull this out, so like a little hinge there, like a red slider. So the whole thing comes out and moves out like that. Then you grab the tail fin, pull it down, and pull it all the way out, and keep it going. Keep it going. Now mine is very, very, very tight in there. It has been since I got it. And sometimes it wants to come out, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Because it's on this little track, I don't know if you can see it on this track there, and it comes all the way around there, and then it connects into this part there. But I'm very frightened that's going to break, because it's on a very thin bit, and you can't see it. And it's supposed to connect under there. I don't know if you can just make it out there. You've got a little lip under there that it's supposed to connect into. There we go, like that. Oh, that was frightening. So yeah, so you do that bit first, and this bit comes all the way out like that. So as far as it'll go. There we go, so you've got movement there. Lift that up, and then you close this back up like that. So then what we do next is we come to the wings, we just slide them out like that, and again here, and again here. So we've got this going on. And then what we do now is we get this whole front section, lift this one up like that, so to sort of unlock it. You've got a little port and peg in there as well. And then what you do is you lift this whole section out like that. These sections will rotate back and forward, hang on. So you get it all the way out, as far as it'll go, that's it. And then these will rotate forward. And then you've got the bed head. There we go. Then you get to the front of the space shuttle there, and we lift this. He's open his mouth, and then you get a nice blaster inside there. Now you can tell this is a reissue because in the interior is all painted. The original one, that's all red, and the bottom and the top of the mouth are all white. That's pretty cool. I do like that gun inside. That's really, really, really cool. Yeah, so then we come under here, and then we pull down what will become his legs. Like that, it's got proper chicken legs. And then we rotate these down like that. And then there is Skylynx. Actually, the best thing to do is I like to bring him forward a bit, because he's very top heavy. But if you can get these in the right place, he will balance like that. And there is Skylynx in his 2 component parts. Yeah, let's get them both into frames. You can actually see what I'm doing there. Yeah. And there is in his both constituent parts, and he looks really cool. So you've got 2 robots there for the price of 1. Like I said, we'll do the walking bit with that in a moment, so we'll just move him off there again. This guy, in terms of articulation, let's have a look at his head first. Just basically the space shuttle that's opened up and becomes like a, I want to say, pterodactyl maybe, or a pteranodon, or something of that ilk. And you've got some really nice details just hidden away in this red section at the back there, and his neck rather, should I say, which is very cool. You can have these as blasters, which is very nice. Big blaster in there. Basically most of the shuttle is still present, and you've got these nice red legs, and underneath here it says 2007, but I don't think this come out, it must have been 2009 maybe, 2008, but I got this in 2010. His legs can move forward, move back, nothing at the knees, but his feet will move up and down as well. And tail, you've got these really nice details at the tail. It will move up and down at this joint here, which has come loose, and then the end of the tail can move up and down and like that as well. That's pretty cool. Now these 2 combine, so let's get them in combined mode. What do? It's simple. We come to the, sorry, let's move that out of the way. So we get this section, we push that in, push all that in, and fold that in. That's it, that's that bit done. From Skylynx here, the top length, the top half, you push these in, like you were turning it back to vehicle mode. Push them in like that, and... Oh, come on, what are you getting there, you fucker? Come on, there you go. So you're back to this position, and then you just simply reattach him like you would in space shuttle mode, and then you just rotate this down a touch, and you've got this big fuck off dragon mode. And I'm calling it a dragon mode, and he looks really fucking cool. And I mean, I can't believe it comes from I forgot to tell you, he comes from a NASA Rockwell shuttle orbiter to a space dragon, and it just looks fucking cool. It really does. It's very simplistic to transform, but it does a lot. You know, it's pretty big, it's pretty imposing. Also, I like to just push this down just slightly, so it fills in this gap a bit more. And he's really cool. So, you get him to walk. So what you do is you come underneath him here, and then you've got a switch that says walk and roll, so we just need it into walk mode, and we turn him on. And then he should... How cool is that? I mean, remember, this was released in 86 or 87, I can never remember which. So, you know, that was the height of technology back then. You know what I mean? It's hardly a RoboSend one, is it? But still, it's really fucking cool. I cannot fault it. It's... The only problem is the motor is really fucking loud. And this thing is pretty big. I mean... I'll bring in G1 Jazzy because I've just reviewed him as well. That's how big Jazz is comparatively in comparison to him. So he's a big bot, takes up a lot of shelf space. Generally, when I put him on a shelf, I like to collapse the tail in, just gives him an extra bit of space at the back. If you can get Skylynx, I recommend you should. Even if you're not a G1er, it's just something different. It does something different. Sorry, Jazz, I'll have to take it out of the way. Areas compared to a Micromaster, and this is tote, so you can actually put tote there. So he's a big lad. Yeah, so I highly recommend him. I really do. I've got to do articulation, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the head there. So the head can move up and down like that. You can get a bit of actual movement in the head itself. The jaw can move up and down as well. Oh, nice big range of movements there. It's a bit finicky though, man. I'm not sure if it's just age or it's just... There we go. And then, like I say, you get the cannon inside there. But yeah, really fucking cool. And he won't... Why won't you stand up straight? Come on. There we go. So yeah, there he is. He's pretty cool. If you can get hold of him, I recommend you should. I can't even get him all into frame there. There we are. It's a very nice figure, very unusual, very different, but well worth your time. And it looks impressive in robot mode, as you can see here, or beast mode, I guess. It looks really cool, and yeah, that's it. So that's me. That is Skylynx. If you like the review, please like it. Please subscribe. If it costs nothing, and you got access to all my stuff. And if you press the notification bell as well, it'll tell you when I've got new videos out. Should be every Thursday and Saturday. Check out my gaming channel. The link will be in the description as well. All my socials are in the description too. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.
Unleashing the power, tearing through the night. Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure, I gear up to transform. Soundwave SG-1, bringing thunder in the storm. Watch me review, watch this channel ignite. Fusing metal and vision, let's take flight. Transform.